Wants to throw. It's Douglas. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The Dukes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Hauls it in. No chance to run, but still a good game. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Ellis. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Snags a quick pass on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Third down coming up after that completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on third. The Zips send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Dropping back, it's Douglas. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on second down. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Crosses the 45. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Throws toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've had ourselves a really entertaining first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Zips will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Turning it on!
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
He'll try it again. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. To the air, it's Douglas. Here's a hit. Snagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
And the Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. He'll do it himself. There he goes. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Right back to the well.
Well, it's clear the coaching staff had a little conversation before this drive, and they said, we have got to run the football. All 4 plays of this drive so far have been runs, and they're taking a bit of an attitude shift here. They want to be physical, and they want to pound the defense into submission.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's a draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Zips decide to punt it away. And that is just a spectacular punt, and he will pin them in the shadow of their own goalpost inside the 5. They'll send the back in motion. Flips it out in the flat. Trying to hit him with the quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Dukes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Sweet cut there. Didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Douglas. And he ends up taking a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Creates a little space. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Motion from the wideout. Handoff to the single running back.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
This offense just hasn't found its rhythm in the second half. First half, they kind of got a little something cooking, put some points up. Here in the second half, after halftime, they got the punt, they give up a sack. They've got to get something positive to build some momentum for their squad.
And the Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The kick is on its way. Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Guys, it's Akron holding the lead here so far. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Williams. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll give it to the back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mason. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Zips will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job.
Intercept, and the defense has set them up. Touchdown!
so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick six.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. The screen, and watch out. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Back to throw, it's Douglas. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Ellis. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Dukes back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Gets it to the back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Makes the catch.
And they get the completion, and they get out of bounds, which is obviously important to stop the clock. But what's really important now is it's 4th down. And that made it more manageable, but obviously the clock is not as important as making sure you get this 4th down conversion.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Give to the single back. Spins away from the defense. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's an open space downfield. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play.
Oh, he's got some space. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Don't forget the other.
Off the play fake. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Williams. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On the move. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Punt is on its way. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Dukes in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Dropping back, it's Douglas. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Quickly complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Wants to keep it in the air. Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. To the air on 1st down. On the move, he fires. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Going for 6. Intercepted to stop the threat. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
That's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side. They've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Using his legs, it's Curry. Turning it on! A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things they're going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Thank you.
Texas in Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave take on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Longhorns. For DA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Scott, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Butler. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
He shreds the tackle. He's swarmed by the defense. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Back to throw. It's Dampier. The receiver grabs it. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. The Longhorns over the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on first down. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Snags a quick throw. They bring it down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the left side. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Tulane's offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain in that completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep on the scramble. Incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up fourth down. They'll kick it away here. See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. It's a short completion with a big tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play. That completion sets up a second down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks right for a quick completion. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive moving. First and 10 now for the offense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Dampier. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick this away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this run.
Wow, the defense makes a huge play. They were able to poke the ball away from the receiver, but the offense was quicker to get to the ball, so they retained possession.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Tight end makes the grab. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Out of the gun now on third down. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The first time and still moving. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
We see more and more of this in college football. You have to get the right guy in that slot. They can win the one-on-one matchups. You take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Now coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out. Anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense stops him short of the mark. So now it's fourth down. Completion doesn't pick up first down yardage. Punting team on the field. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. The short hands, it's Baxter. They fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short on the sticks. The completion makes it second down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Wide open downfield. He makes the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Tackle made a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Makes the ground with plenty of room to run. Tackle is made at the 40. First down and goal. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. They're going to run it. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
As a defensive coordinator, you gotta be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Russell. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Back to throw again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The tight end has got it.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Takes off in a bootleg. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Touchdown, Green Wave. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. efficiency is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. 3rd down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And that's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32. The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. A quick throw out left, complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, it's now to that nickel package. The move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Longhorns offense takes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Running with purpose. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. So he gets set up. It's a 1st down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. That's a quick shovel pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Grab behind the line, it's Stinson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Quick throw, testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Longhorns will line up to kick it away. And he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. So here we go. First play of the drive under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. A short completion with the tight end. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass not complete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and 1 on 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Receiver in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Offense breaks a level and gets set. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the receiver makes the catch. And he brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down. Warner's lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here's the 2nd down play. Give it to the back again. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Takes the toss, heads to his right. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple of plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pulls it in. It's ball. The DB's backing off from the line now. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the 3rd quarter. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally 30, good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback drops back. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. With the catch, it's Ball. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Ball. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up for the first down at the 47. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pop over the middle. It's Russell. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Running out of time in the pocket. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion makes it second down. They'll run it to the right side.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Here's the handoff.
How about the defense here? They just kind of strung that play out, took away any real estate at all, and pushed him out of bounds for a loss.
To the air, it's Dampier. Pass complete on the crosser. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Watch the spin move. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Longhorns with first and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Out of the shotgun, and will hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route. The catch made.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Ball.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
Ball handed off. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down. They're going to throw the football. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Ball handed to the running back. And the play is good enough for a first down to move the ball to the 44. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. And And they'll go right back to him on first down. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
But Chris, after another sack, these guys are going to be facing another third down and long situation. It seems like that's been the theme in this football game. They cannot stay on schedule offensively, making it very easy for the defense to get after the quarterback when you know he's in a must-throw situation.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. On the kick now for the 5th time tonight. Fair catch made at the 20. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. He gets loose. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. On the run, it's Baxter. Taken out, but not before he makes the first down. And now from the pistol formation. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff again. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Catch made in space without it. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. The offense a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Grab by the receiver. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Pocket breaking down. With pressure and sack, it will be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors continues to play. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it go on the move. Followed into a tight window and picked off. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, then stepping in front of that throw, comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going a pick 6 last time out here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Testing the right side here. Fights off the defender. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Russell. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
And when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right foot. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Back in motion now. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Longhorns are in the red zone. An inside give now from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Longhorns. The tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kurt?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
And they get set now to try the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They are really in a hole here, and that turnover in the last possession did not help. They're going to run it here. Fights senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The gain makes it second and medium. Hunt over the middle. It's Russell. Breaking free at the 35. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Defense will accept the holding penalty. This pass rush has been ferocious. Offensive line resorting to anything to try to protect the quarterback. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down after that previous play. A play action looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's looking deep again. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. A handoff to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Washington. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. Big throw, it's an RPO caught on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a quarterback keeper. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down after that completion. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds an open target on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain. 6th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Russell. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. action. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Miller, joined by Kirk Rumster. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Rebels offense will be the first up today. We got a real treat today. We're going to see a matchup between a high-powered offense that's been almost impossible to stop against a defense that's been shutting people down. Kirk, this should be fun.
Well, this is what really you hope for in a game of this magnitude is good versus good. That's what we have, as you said, Chris. Outstanding offense, been producing all year, and this defense has been taking no prisoners, just dominant. Something's got to give today.
The Rebels looking to run some tempo here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Finds his man. It's Watkins. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down in the opening drive. Looking to throw. It's Sorsby. It's a wide receiver screen. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And the Rebels will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded at the 25. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Volunteers offense comes out for their first possession today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Stopped short the marker after just a short gain. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Opening drive for this defense, and boy, they come out meaning business. A big-time sack on third down brings up a fourth down and an opportunity here to gain some momentum early.
The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Looking to pass. It's Sorsby. Makes a quick grab. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big game for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Third down. Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
On the ground, it's Cobb. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to try out the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together in this drive with a little more urgency. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on 1st down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Matthews. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
It's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Important 2nd down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And they get the conversion there. 1st down now from the 33. The Vols will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes the score 7-3. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They kicked the field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Stands right in the wall and down for a loss. Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Trying to create here on the move. And he can't hang on to it. That's a guy known for his age. Couldn't pick it up. Brings up 4th down. kick it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And out comes the offense set to take over here. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here comes a handoff. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Lets it go quickly. What a catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. The Balls will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Near the sticks. It's Matthews. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tackle, but first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 30. Trying to find some room. It's Hardy. And he stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Fights through a tackle. Moves the ball up to the 30. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
Pretty good game here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
First down and more. He's still running. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down here for this offense.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it. Big positive yards and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught over the middle. It's Cunningham. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Cobb. And tackle after a small pickup there. Offense in hurry-up mode. Throwing up play action. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Scanning the field, it's Sorsby. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down. Completion moves the ball down to the 4. Third and goal, looking to throw for it. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
How about that, Chris? The quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly, and why not? With a receiver like this who can run like that, get him the ball as fast as you can and let him do his thing.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. The back's got it. He breaks through. The bringing down for the drive has now reached the 35. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you're thinking about the Tennessee Vols.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Pressure is coming. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Volunteers will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. That is broken up and incomplete. Second and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a third and long. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. Solid gain. He moves the ball out to the 32. The Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Now it's second down.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm almost so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Grab down the middle. It's Odom. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. And they'll run it. And it runs to the running back. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive